for your
excuse.
728 train heading west, making all stops to Pickering and operating express from Pickering to Union. 2 minutes till departure.
Okay. Hi, Pat. Good morning. My name is David Burnham. I'm recording this on the GO train in Oshawa, Ontario this morning. It's April 14th. I'm going to be talking to you about our travels today. I'm going to be doing the morning session when I go into Toronto, and then I'll be doing a recording this afternoon to show the change in track allocations and what that means to people with disabilities. It's really an unfortunate situation that GO Transit hasn't taken the opportunity to canvass its actual user community and find out what this change means to people. I'll update you when I get to Toronto in about an hour at a time, and we'll take a look at the situation now as to what it means to someone with a disability who's trying to access the East-West GO train coming out of Toronto on the route coming from Toronto to Oshawa, Ontario. Okay, and we've now arrived in Toronto at our destination. I'm going to take you through the process of getting off the GO train by the elevator, take you down to the concourse at the Union Station GO location. You'll see that this is a very short trip for most people who have a disability because they basically can exit the train and get to the elevator very easily from this location. So just watch as we walk through this process.
We all get together. Sometimes it's that we come in earlier or they come in earlier.
Okay, we're just getting off the elevator at Union Station, and this is the concourse area between the Air Canada Centre and the GO concourse. If I just turn around here, you'll see that this is the elevator that I'm just getting off of. And the distance to the concourse is roughly about 30 feet to my right. If I just pan to my right, you'll see that we're simply going to the right-hand side here. So that's the distance from the accessibility elevator to the concourse. That's roughly about 30 feet. So to gain to access to track 10 or 11, which is in this general area, this is the access right now. If you note behind me, it says this is access to track 10 and 11 behind me. And track 13 is just over here on the left. Again, both of these have been the normal pattern for accessing the accessibility coaches on lines 11 and 12, or 10, 11, and 12 for the last number of years. And this is where the issue is, that we are now being relocated to track 24, which when I walk out here into the concourse, I'll show you right now, for the general population, the access is down this corridor, which is behind me. And this corridor basically is about 250 feet to track 24. And then there's a staircase of about 27 stairs that take you upstairs to the track line. Now that's going to be very difficult for most people to navigate, but the reality is that's still not where the access is to the train via the elevator system. I'll document that this evening on my return trip to show you what we have to do to access the elevator for track 24, which is in a very obscure location in the bowels of Union Station, which is not clearly marked and will be difficult for many people with disabilities to navigate. I'm just going to turn the camera around now and walk out the door to the concourse from the elevator access points here, which again are just to my right. When I look over here, I'm just pointing to where the accesses are to the elevator. And as I turn the camera around, you'll see that I'm going towards the concourse, which is about 30 feet. We've just entered the concourse now, and so you can see that was a very easy trip for someone with a disability. They've left the elevator and got to the concourse. From here, I'm going to go over to the TTC location, which connects directly to this concourse. This evening, I'll show you the return trip now, what it would take to get out to this new platform arrangement as a result of the changes that GO Transit has made in platform allocation, which for no justifiable reason has been done. Now, in terms of customer access, there's a gentleman over here handing out schedule changes. I'll just take and make fun of it for you. These people have been here the last day providing handouts with regard to platform changes. Okay, so these are permanent changes, as you just heard. So these are not temporary changes. These are permanent changes that people will have to face with for the next duration. So again, the changes that this man is telling about, these are permanent.
Tomorrow, at Wednesday, April the 15th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
So that unfortunately these platform changes will make it now difficult for perpetuity or for the long term for people with disabilities to access these remote locations from Union Station. This really shows the imperative of dealing with this issue right now and getting it resolved, Mr. Foran. So again, I'll be more than pleased to document the process at the end of the day when it shows you what it will take me to get out to this remote location on platform 24 and how inaccessible it will be for people with disabilities. I'm in the Go Concourse, main concourse area just outside the doors that take me out to track 10, 11, and 12. That's the elevators that service the location. So again, I just want to show the distance going back out to the tracks. It's about 30 feet. When I go through the doors just here, these are the doors that take me to track 10, 11, 12, the accessibility elevators. Okay, so these are the elevators for accessibility to the tracks 9, 10, 11, and 12. Again, if I just turn around, you'll see that this is at the end of the day. This is basically about a 30-foot walk from the doors. What we'll do now is show you the path that we have to follow now to access the accessibility elevators at this new location on these remote tracks 24 through 27. Again, that was about a 10-second walk to this location, about 30 feet from the doors to this location for the elevator. Okay, so as of yesterday, I would simply walk through this set of doors behind me and walk about 30 feet and get on the to get to the elevator to go up to track 9 and 10 using the accessibility elevator. I'm now going to show you the path I have to follow to get to this remote location on 24, 25, 26, 27 to access the accessibility elevators. So again, this location is in the far southwest corner of Union Station. It doesn't even exist inside the Go Concourse. So I'm going to show you the path I have to follow to get there. This is replacing my 30-foot walk that I would take to get to the platform, the elevators to get to platforms 9 and 10. So again, just watch as we go through this maze now to get to that location.
Only once in all my travels have I had somebody come through saying to just check.
It's usually on the honor system. Yeah. It's usually these days on this side. Let them out.
So this is pretty congested here at this elevator. So it's going to add about another 5 minutes to the trip to get there.
From Chisholm. I'm from Chisholm.
bottleneck, eh? It's a real bottleneck trying to get to your train. It's a real bottleneck trying to get to the train, eh? It's ridiculous.
I don't know why they did that. It's one of the busiest line.
We were on the we were on the busiest line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they put it particularly.
I know. So I'm just keeping it low here.
Is that where, right, trains?
I can't move anymore.
It's going now.
4, 5. Let me press that, right?
Somebody's coming up, please.
We're all getting
Sorry.
So now we've just got to the Union Station. Now we just got to the Union Station concourse. So we just got off this elevator. Now we got to find the elevator to track 2425. So track 2425 elevator is somewhere, I'm told, in the far corner. So we'll turn our camera around and show what we have to get through now. These are the lines in Union Station that we have to go through to get to the elevator.
At the top of the ramp, to your left. Sorry.
So again, to get to the elevators, I'm told I have to go to the far corner. And you'll notice all the lines ahead of me. These are people waiting to get on the Via Rails. So again, we have to go through these lines to get to the accessibility elevators. Now I found signs that say go to track 20 and 27 in this direction, so I'm going to follow these signs. Now I'm just going sort of into a corner of a building here. There's a sign that says 20 and 27 straight ahead.
Yeah. Was I saying?
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Now I don't see any signs here telling me what track my train is on. There's no track signs or no signs showing me that information. So again, I don't see any signs telling me what track I'm supposed to get on. There's no sign out here telling me what tracks the trains are on. There's no signs that say the tracks I'm supposed to get on. I'm going eastbound. I want to get on an eastbound train. I want to find the accessibility car.
The accessibility card?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's actually in this elevator, but
But what track am I on?
Departed.
Okay, so where's the sign that tells me where the trains are?
There are several GO Transit boards.
Where are
in
they?
the middle of the Via Concourse over here.
In the middle, that's not really helpful to me, is it?
I will show you where they're.
Okay, thank you. So this gentleman very kindly is taking me to find out what train I can get on, but it's not anywhere near the platform.
Presumably you would have walked past it before coming to the platform.
I didn't see it, I just followed signs for accessibility. I was told to go this way.
There's a board right up there. You see it? And there's another one on the other side. And there's a couple up in the Great Hall as well.
Okay, thank you. So in comparison to track 9 and 10, where the boards are posted right outside the elevator, there's no boards even close to the elevator location here. So this board is posted outside what's called track 11 or 12 and 13 in the Via Concourse. But again, I don't find any boards adjacent to the elevator getting on track 27 or 25 or 24.
Actually, sir, right out here in the middle. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I saw
Okay, I'm so still stuck. There's no board telling me where I can get on and what time my train departs at because I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere here. Actually, do you have a piece of paper that tells me what track I can get on my train?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Can I have one of those then?
Yeah, sure you can. Of course you can.
So
Is there a specific platform you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm trying to get eastbound to go on the accessibility platform. So an eastbound train that'll take me eastbound.
Are you going Lakeshore
Going
East
to
Line?
Oshawa. Yes.
Oh, so you're going to the Lakeshore East Line. So
I
the
was
Lakeshore
told that
East
the
Line
eastbound
is right
track
here.
9 and 10 now somewhere out here.
Yep, so this is the Lakeshore East Line right here.
Okay.
And it depends on what time you're going, but it's either 24, 25, 26, so you're definitely in the right area, which is right here.
Okay.
And right around the corner down in here, the accessibility elevator is right here that will take you up to platform
But
level.
what I was missing was a board, like used to be a board for track 9 and 10 right outside showing the tracks that the trains are on. That's not out here, right? I can't find one. The gentleman took me back to one out there, right? That's the closest one? Okay,
Yeah, you
thank
just wanted to confirm which
Yeah.
platform you're on,
Yeah,
right?
because I didn't know because they've all changed, right?
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Now, did you find something in or are you okay? Very good. Very good.
Still not the right one. Yes, I'm still in the wrong place. 24, excessive motor. Okay, well, I'm finally standing in front of the elevator that will take me to track 24, where apparently my train is located. So it's been quite an expedition this afternoon finding this location. Certainly I've had to battle congested elevator to get to this floor, get through the lines for the people getting on via trains, and then find out which the hell train I'm on, because there's no board out here. So without a board, it's pretty difficult to get on a train. So I don't know. The elevator's now arriving, so I'm going to take the elevator up to the track level. I've wasted about 25 minutes of my day here. For it used to be a 30-second or a 30-foot walk. Is this eastbound? Is this eastbound?
Yes. Well delayed.
Well, Pat, I'm standing back where I started this whole process. And I guess what I'm really looking for your help on is that based on these changes that the Go Transit has initiated, we'd like to see the reinstatement of tracks 9, 10, 11 as being the tracks for the major east-west corridor for people traveling in and out of Toronto. The move to the distant tracks 25, 26, 27 is causing a great deal of difficulty for a lot of people, especially those with accessibility. As you can see from my demonstration, again, this platform is exactly about 30 feet from the GO station concourse. And the changes that you just see me having to go through create a great deal of difficulty. So again, we need your help to address this issue with Go Transit. I think it needs to be brought to their attention that they've made these changes with no consultation with the user community, and we could certainly use your support and bring this attention just to the general public as a whole.